This is Nightline.
Tonight, the Chrisleys free. Hearing from Todd Chrisley for the first time since leaving prison, back in front of the cameras, defiant.
Do I have any remorse? I would have remorse if it was something that I did.
The reality star of Chrisley Knows Best and his wife, Julie.
I'll be the naughty masseuse, you'll be the naughty masseuse.
Yeah, okay. Given a controversial pardon by President Trump. Out with his kids, captured on his daughter's Instagram.
I have been out for 12 hours and I'm shopping.
Looking very much the same as the day he reported to prison.
Maybe it's just all the residual Botox that never wore off.
Why his wife, Julie, looking very different as seen in this Fox News picture, wasn't by his side. Plus, star for a day.
Oh my God!
I get the thrill of a lifetime with a cameo in Broadway's Aladdin.
Oh, I bet you want to know about love.
Then jet off for a whirlwind tour of Asia.
Oh my God, this is so good.
What my debut back home has to do with Asian American Heritage Month. And what had Taylor Swift bursting into tears of joy?
Are you ready for it?
The Ready For It singer's surprise announcement.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Tonight, the first public appearance of Todd Chrisley since he and his wife Julie were released from prison. The stars of Chrisley Knows Best, behind bars since 2023 for financial crimes, until receiving a presidential pardon earlier this week. The reality TV family patriarch as feisty as ever. Just 48 hours after being pardoned by Donald Trump.
Good morning, guys. Thank you all very much for coming today.
Todd Chrisley back where he thrives, in front of the cameras.
I want to thank President Trump. I want to thank every person that has prayed for us, that has stayed in the fight and that fought for the truth to come out. And so I am grateful for it.
You can't offer me the help that I need.
Todd, the star of Chrisley Knows Best, now a free man for the first time in more than 2 years, at once beaming and also defiant, continuing to proclaim his and his wife Julie's innocence.
Do I have any remorse? I would have remorse if it was something that I did.
Well, your wife did apologize last year in federal court.
Well, let me explain to you how that works, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You're placed in a position as a defendant to either bow down and kiss the ass of the Department of Justice and accept responsibility for things that you did not do in order to avoid a stronger sentence.
His daughter Savannah relentlessly fought to get her parents out of prison since their conviction more than 2 years ago on federal charges of tax evasion and fraud. She stood by her father's side today.
I had to fight, and I was relentless, and that's how it happened.
Now free, Todd stepping out with his kids once again.
I have been out for 12 hours and I'm shopping.
Savannah posting this Instagram live video with her father at a Nordstrom department store.
Yeah, that's what we're taking. That's what we're taking.
And apparently trying to dodge attention.
I've had to get these poor people here at the Nordstroms to help me escape. Hell, they should have been there 28 months ago.
It was such an interesting moment, and we got that signature Todd sass in there, which was really fun to see again.
Notably absent from the press conference, Julie Chrisley, at home with their 12-year-old.
Chloe will not let her go. So we're blessed to have our family back.
Julie has remained elusive since her release, but a Fox News digital journalist capturing this photo of her yesterday in Nashville, without her signature blonde hair.
So many people would be so quick to just change back and do the fresher hair, but this darker hair and the gray, I think it's also a powerful thing, her coming out of prison. It shows her resilience.
While Todd looking very much the same as the day he went in.
I haven't had the same effects that so many people leaving the prison system have had, so I'm grateful for that. Or maybe it's just all the residual Botox that never wore off.
Todd and Julie hadn't seen each other since they began their sentences in January 2023 in different states.
You haven't seen your wife in so long. Hearing her voice, seeing her, what was that like?
It was overwhelming. Julie and I have been together for over 30 years, and she is my best friend. We have raised our children together. It was great to be home. No matter where that is, as long as she's there, it's home.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
The Chrisleys became household names over the past decade. The family, known for their over-the-top lifestyle, seen on their reality show Chrisley Knows Best.
and we'll kind of do role play if you want to. I'll be the naughty masseuse, you'll be the naughty masseuse.
Yeah, okay.
They just are so sassy and so funny, but still very much a real family at the same time.
But Todd and Julie fell from grace in 2022. Todd originally made his fortune in real estate, but federal prosecutors say the family spent more than they made. The Department of Justice at the time said the Chrisleys then began falsifying documents, securing over $30 million in loans from community banks in Georgia between 2007 and 2012. Prosecutors stating they lie through their teeth to get whatever they want when they want it. And as the reality stars were starting to shine, prosecutors say the Chrisleys failed to file or pay taxes from 2013 to 2016.
They were found guilty, sentenced to time in prison. Mr. Chrisley, 12 years, Mrs. Chrisley, 7 years. These were serious crimes, serious sentences, and of course convicted by a jury of their peers.
They served nearly 2.5 years behind bars. Then on Tuesday, the shocking news that Trump was granting them both a full pardon.
Really what you're seeing is Donald Trump is using his pardon power earlier and more often than he had done really virtually any other modern-day president has done.
The president called the Chrisleys' children to break the news.
Congratulate your parents, and I hear they're terrific people. This should not have happened, so, and you just
Thank you so much.
Todd speaking about the moment he found out he was being pardoned.
I had a staff member that came to me and said, "You've just been pardoned." And I just looked at him and he says, "No, really, you've been pardoned. It's in the news."
It was a moment their daughter Savannah had been lobbying for years. I spoke with the 27-year-old on Tuesday as she boarded a plane to pick up her dad.
Have you talked to your parents?
Yes.
And what was their reaction?
Oh, they're in tears.
That's incredible.
They're just ecstatic.
Through it all, Savannah has been front and center.
Just fighting for my parents is what this is all about.
Nightline has chronicled Savannah's fight to free her parents. I spoke to her in the midst of her parents' incarceration at her home in Nashville, where the family is all gathered now.
I think for me, when people say they were convicted, I say if you want to convict them, but convict them on the truth. There was not sufficient evidence.
So you're convinced they're not guilty?
100%.
She even made an appearance at the 2024 Republican National Convention, saying her parents were victims of political persecution and hitting back at the prosecutor who handled her parents' case.
He called us the Trumps of the South. Yeah, hey, it's fun. He meant it as an insult, but let me tell you, boy, do I wear it as a badge of honor.
Savannah has made the case that the prosecutors acted in a politically motivated fashion. She's raised questions about the witnesses in the case, about the motives of the prosecution.
Their pardon coming under fire as critics accuse the president of favoring donors and MAGA supporters.
This is the latest and most high-profile example of Donald Trump pardoning somebody, an absolute total pardon for somebody convicted of serious crimes who also happens to be a political ally and supporter of Donald Trump.
Trump isn't the only president to give controversial pardons.
Look, there is no doubt that Joe Biden made very controversial pardons at the end of his presidency, especially the ones to his own family, his son Hunter, his siblings, to also political allies, Democratic politicians in his last day in office.
Meantime, the Chrisley family is back together, and fans can also be reassured cameras were rolling.
We had been filming. It's going to give people a look into the trial and things that we went through, and we're going to set the record straight, and now we move forward with our lives.
And when we come back, I get the thrill of a lifetime in front of a live Broadway audience.
You want to know about love?
How did you know?
Welcome back. Tonight, in honor of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Month, we take you for an Aladdin-worthy magic carpet ride halfway around the world, alongside a bona fide Broadway star. Our adventure brings us to two vibrant cities, Tokyo and Seoul. But the adventure all began with an inexplicable, out-of-nowhere Broadway debut, mine. I'm about to get a shock that goes well beyond my wildest dreams.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! I've never seen my name in the lights like that. That's amazing.
Because I've never dreamt I'd debut on Broadway. It's a whole new world for me. A cameo in Aladdin.
Here we are,
Here we
backstage
are.
at the New Amsterdam Theater. This is Prop Alley. We have things that are layered 3 layers high just to make the show happen every single night. There's 200 of us. The cast, the crew, orchestra, front of house.
Don Darrell Rivera plays Iago, evil sidekick to Jafar. DDR, as he's known, was part of the original cast 11 years ago, and nearly 4,000 performances on Broadway later.
Show us where the lamp resides!
Don Darrell has perfected that maniacal laugh. DDR is a Filipino-American who is a part of the vibrant cast.
If you even look across Disney on Broadway, the most diverse casts ever. And it is so cool to see that because, you know, as I grew up watching theater, I wanted to see myself reflected on stage, and I get to be that for somebody else.
Many of the cast of Aladdin on Broadway have Asian or Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander backgrounds, like Don Darrell. And for one night, me.
It's time. Break a leg. Have fun.
Oh, not me. Oh, dang it.
But before the curtain goes up, there is an explanation for why I'm here. Disney, the parent company of ABC, sent Don Darrell and me halfway around the world to 2 of the most dynamic cities, Seoul and Tokyo, to celebrate Asian culture, from cuisine to fashion to an ancient theater tradition. First stop, Seoul. One of 16 Disney theatrical productions worldwide, where we go to watch the Korean version of Aladdin. And DDR gets to meet his Korean counterpart.
Since I was really little, I have seen many Disney shows and movies, and I still can't believe I'm in a Disney theater show.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Many of the Aladdin actors are also former K-pop stars. And what better way to immerse ourselves than a K-pop dance class at the world-famous 1 Million Dance Studio, where we got down to G-Dragon.
Turn and 1, 2.
Huyang Park has worked with some of K-pop's biggest bands, like The Boys and EXO.
All right, you ready to become a K-pop star?
Yes.
You're so good.
Seoul is a city that mixes modernity and tradition. And being back in the country where I was born, I couldn't help but visit the sprawling Gwangjang food market, one of the oldest and largest traditional markets.
Watch out, watch out.
Watch out.
감사합니다.
We share a meal with Chef Austin Kang,
Wow.
who grew up in LA,
Everything is so good.
now heads the Seoul hotspot Mukjong.
So what do you think food is so ingrained in identity and culture?
Food is what brings everyone together. For example, it's our first time meeting each other, but what puts us together? It's this, the food.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said, mix it well. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, this is so good. 너무 맛있어요. Welcome to Korea.
We then traveled to the land of the rising sun,
Ohayo gozaimasu.
where Don Darrell met Tokyo's Iago.
The show has an energy that really sort of brings everyone together, kind of like a whirlwind.
For a theater pro like Don Darrell, paying a visit to Kabuki-za was a highlight, home to the revered Japanese art form of kabuki, a 400-year-old tradition.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Don Darrell was honored to meet kabuki star Matsuya Inoue.
The first step is putting this cap on. As you see, this is the base for my wig, and then I put on my base makeup.
These costumes are handmade.
I didn't know this was happening.
Yes.
For DDR, this trip showed him just how connected performers are around the world.
Wow. Unbelievable. There is an unspoken language that we kind of speak with our audiences. We're literally on the opposite sides of the earth doing the exact same thing. And we are able to touch our audiences in the exact same way.
You're getting emotional.
I am getting emotional.
So sweet.
My parents gave up a lot to be in America. And now I have this opportunity to connect with other actors and artists all over the world. I mean, I'm just so grateful.
Back in the city that never sleeps, Don Darrell and I gear up for the performance of my lifetime. And why do people enjoy live theater?
There's an electricity. We know it's pretend, but all of a sudden a magic carpet flies in front of you and it's real just for a moment. And you forget that, you know, you have to be at work at 9 a.m. the next day, right?
From the rehearsal.
Is she a fortune teller? Sure is. Excuse me. Would you kindly tell this beautiful young lady about her future with me?
To the elaborate costume fitting, where no detail is overlooked, right down to the shoes. To the actual performance. And the heart-thumping moment where I quietly take the stage.
Excuse me. Would you kindly tell this beautiful young lady about her future with me?
Oh, I bet you want to know about love.
How did you know?
Well, I see somebody in the ball. Somebody strong, yes, and brave, so brave. And
it was a thrilling adventure I'll never forget.
Oh my God, it was so scary.
Alongside my new favorite evil sidekick. And my new BFF. When we come back, Taylor Swift's greatest dream comes true, says the superstar. Like her hit, she says this has been her end game all along. Finally tonight, Taylor Swift gets her music rights back. The Fortnite singer taking back control of all of her music, buying back the rights to her first 6 albums, now owning her entire music catalog, including her smash, I Knew You Were Trouble. The superstar telling fans on her official site she burst into tears upon realizing her dream was coming true and crediting the massive attendance on her Eras tour for making it possible. Dreams do come true. That's Nightline. You can watch all of our episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here, same time Monday. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America. Have a great weekend.